Good morning, everyone. My name is Bridget Almas. My pronouns are she, her. I am so happy to have this opportunity to talk to you all about my financial commitment to UUSS. And it is an amazing thing to me that I really mean that. I am happy to talk about this. I have been a member here for 17 years, and I think it has taken me almost that long to truly understand what stewardship of this, our shared home for hope, means. When I first became a member here, I was a lonely mother of two young children, looking for help in raising them to value something other than Disney princesses, and hoping I might find some friends. I would like to say that I was looking to find a community, but honestly, I had no idea what community meant then. I was raised UU in a church that my parents were members of, and had even joined a UU church in New York City as a young adult. But neither of those places helped me feel like I was part of a community, although I probably was not ready for that then either. I actively avoided stewardship conversations when it came time to pledging to UUSS in those early years, and just tried to come up with an amount that seemed reasonable for the time my kids were spending in RE. I had a lot of other expenses, and that's how I thought of it, as an expense for services received. I also gave of my time then too, helping in RE, but if I'm honest, that was just as much for myself as it was to be a contributing member of the community, because I needed an escape from sitting in service, not knowing anyone, and feeling scared to try to connect. As I have spoken about before here, UUSS soon became so much more to me than I expected. It taught me what community is. I met my best friends here, raised my daughters, split community supported agriculture shares, cooked meals, offered rides, participated in auctions, became involved with governance, and even served as a visiting steward. Through all of that, my approach to pledging gradually changed. As UUSS became my home, I wanted to try to contribute what it cost for UUSS to be here for me. And I felt good when I finally got to the point where my giving matched that benchmark. A truly miraculous thing about this beloved community is that it and all of you who are part of it have been there, accepting me for who I am at each step of the way, regardless of what I do or don't have to offer back. When I thought all I had to give was my 2 hours on a Sunday and a small financial amount each year, UUSS was here, and I and my family were welcome. When I was ready to be a more active part of the community, participating in a committee, helping in an event or a youth trip, UUSS was here, and I was welcome. When I thought maybe I could augment my financial giving with service on the board, not sure if I had anything worth contributing, UUSS was here, encouraging me to learn and grow. And despite all of that, I don't think I truly understood what this community meant to me until the pandemic. I will never, ever forget the feeling of that first service on Zoom when the world went into lockdown. One daughter was across the world, the other nearby, her newly earned teenage freedoms taken away. I was scared for myself, for my family and loved ones, for the world. I signed into Zoom for church, and our ministers were there. All of you were there. My daughter, so many miles away, was there. UUSS was there, shining a light in the darkness, saying, "We are here. We will get through this together." If that's not a home for hope, I really don't know what is. The times ahead are going to be hard. I think we all know that. The world is still convulsing from the trauma of the pandemic, from climate change, from fear, and tyranny has taken hold. What keeps me going right now is knowing that this community is here, and that whatever else happens, I can count on our ministers and on each of you to help me stay true to what is right, to help me know when and how to fight for love and compassion and freedom. I now find that I'm thinking about stewardship differently, yet again. I want to do what I can to make sure UUSS is here regardless of whether I am or not. I want UUSS to be here for the next lonely young parent. I want UUSS to be here for the people who have no place else to turn as well as for those that do. I want UUSS to be here for people of a diverse mix of shapes, colors, genders, sexual orientations, and religious backgrounds. I want UUSS to be here for whoever needs it, however they need it, and whenever they need it. I want UUSS to be here because the world needs it to be. And I love this year's stewardship campaign because it helps me figure out how to get to where I want to be with my giving so that I can make sure that UUSS is here. I am pledging $4,000 this year, an increase of a little bit more than 10%, so that I can jump from purple to magenta. And I am looking forward to the time when I can make it all the way to red.